All right, you have finished your piece and now you have all of these little yarn tails and you even snagged a little, your punch needle will hit your other loops. It's kind of a gross feeling. I hate it every time it does it, but it's gonna happen. It's just inevitable. So how do you fix those? How do you finish off your piece? What do you do with all these yarn tails? It's easy. You simply just trim them off. So the fabric is tight enough that it's going to hold your loops and your yarn inside your project. So you don't have to tie a knot in it. You don't have to do anything but just trim it so you can't see it, basically. You're just hiding them in your other loops. So you trim it just long enough so it's gone, but that it's still in your piece. And the snags are the same thing. If you have a little snag, say like this one, this is a good little snag example, you just trim it, the little snag, off of the piece. So you will simply go through and trim all of the little snags and all of the little tails so that all of the loops hide inside. All of the tails, all of the ends of the yarn hide inside the loops so you can't see them. And the fabric's gonna hold it forever. Unless you pull it out, obviously. And sometimes you're gonna get one where the loop is just kind of fuzzy and it just sticks out higher. You can trim those as well. That's what I usually do. Like this one. This one's actually a loop that I think got kind of pulled out. So I will just trim that just like a tail. So you just trim. Another common thing that I've noticed is when you're doing your outline, sometimes your one yarn loop will get inside another yarn loop of a different color. So sometimes the tip of your scissors works really well in separating your yarn loops from being intertwined like that. So you will just kind of guide it back onto the side it needs to be, and then you can trim it out. Another thing that you will want to do is to guide. So in here you can see that the lines are kind of fuzzy. So there's a lot of cream loops in with the orange loops. You can leave it be if you don't mind it, or if it's a detail thing, then you're gonna want to do this. And you can either use the tip of your punch needle or the end of your scissors. Both of them work really well. And you basically just guide it back over. They're just loops, so sometimes you just need to get the loops to stand up the way you want them to stand. And there was a good example of a loop getting inside another loop. So I just separate them, and then I put the one color on the one side and the other color on the other side. And this is very normal. I have to do it pretty much every time. Kind of gets to be addicting, really. So you just go through and clean up the outline pieces. Just like that. And that will make it look a little bit nicer. So that looks a little bit nicer than down here where it's kind of overlapping. Another thing that I sometimes have to fix is gaps in a piece. So if your stitches get too long, then you will have gaps in your piece because there wasn't a loop to cover the stitch. And these have been good because they have taught me how to a proper stitch gauge, because every time I do this I can see what is too big of a stitch and what would leave a gap. And as I've progressed, now as I'm working and I see one of those, I can kind of fill it in as I work. So it's one of those things that you get better at. So to fix a gap, let's get this out of the way. To fix a gap, you find the gap in your piece and you will put your finger there. I put my finger there so I can feel where it is on the other side. So there's a bump and you can see there are very large stitches right there. And that is why there's a gap, because we didn't put enough loops in that area. So to fix them, it's really easy. You just punch a bunch of times. So you're gonna find it with your finger, punch your needle inside one of those long stitches, just like that. Pull your yarn tail in, and then you'll see all of the long stitches that you have. So we'll just go in the middle of those long stitches. That's almost always what it is. And another tip is you can go over your design. Unless you're making a rug or something that you're gonna wanna be double-sided, you can go over the lines of your design and it doesn't affect the integrity of your piece, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. So you just go through and you punch in all those loops until you don't see any more fabric. Then you trim it, look again, and it looks better. So even if you have gaps in your fabric, even if you have lots of fabric showing and you don't like it, you can still fix that. You can almost fix anything inside Punch Needle. That's what makes it so great, is every mistake that you can possibly make can be fixed, or it looks good regardless. So just have fun with it.